Okay, today inshallah we are going to answer paper 1, April 2019, checkpoint year 6, science. Question number 1. Complete the sentence about human senses. You know there are 5 senses: sight and hearing, smell, taste and touch. Question number 1. One has been done for you. I feel with my skin, I hear with my ears, I see with my eyes, I smell with my nose, I taste with my tongue. Okay? Question number 2. Ice melts into liquid water. A. The melting of ice is a reversible process. Explain why. Reversible process Reversible process means that the material can change back to its original form after the change. The melting of ice and also freezing of water are a reversible process. Explain why. Because water can be cooled again to make ice, or water can be frozen again. B. Complete the sentence. The melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius. The same freezing point of pure water also is 0 degrees Celsius. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, but pure water. Okay. Question number 3. Air resistance is a force. Air resistance is a force that acts when an object moves through the air. The object pushes on the air as it moves, and the air pushes back on it with a force called air resistance. This question for air resistance is a force. It slows down moving objects like friction force. Skaters want to move fast. Okay. Skaters reduce air resistance by wearing smooth helmets and smooth clothes. Write down 2 other ways skaters reduce air resistance. Number 1. Skaters reduce air resistance by wearing smooth cloth, tight cloth, and streamline or aerodynamic hand, arm behind back. All these reduce air resistance. Number 2. Skaters reduce air resistance by low down, crouch down like curve, bend the knees. Okay. Skaters wear skin tight suits with hoods to reduce also air resistance. Question 4. Here is an outline of a human. Area A, area B, area C, area D. A. Which organ has a position in area B? Area B, the position for lung. Which has a position in area D? Area D. Let's see. Area D, the position for what? For intestines. Small intestine and large intestine. Okay. C. In which area would you find the heart? Okay. Heart, the same area that for lung. Also heart area B. Heart and lung. You would find the heart and lung in area B. Okay, the same area for lung also and heart. Okay. Number 5. Yuri hits the tuning fork to make a sound. He puts the tuning fork on water. Okay, that make pattern on the water. Explain why there is a pattern on the water. Because when tuning fork moves or vibrates, this makes the water move or vibrates. Why? Because sound travels in water. Water is a medium for sound. Sound travels through medium, need medium. Okay, not space. Sound travels in water. Okay? And this tuning fork makes waves in the water. You can write makes waves in the water. 6. Humans and elephants have bony skeletons. The trunk of the elephant does not have a bony skeleton. Why trunk? This is trunk. Okay. Does not have a bony skeleton. Okay. Because the elephant needs to be flexible or easier to move the trunk so it can drink water or pick up food or lugs or take food or get food by trunk. Question 7. Shane collects information about recycling in different schools. Write down the mass of material recycled by school B. Look at school B. Here 7. School B 7. School D recycles 1 kilogram less than school A. Draw the bar for school D on the bar chart. School D recycles 1 kilogram less than school A. School A. Okay. Where is school A? School A is 6. Okay. School D, it must be 5. That one less. 1 kilogram less than school A. Shane makes a conclusion. He says school C recycles the most. I think this is because school C is the biggest school with the most children. Suggest one other reason why school C recycles the most. Maybe because they use more recyclable materials, or they use different types of bins, or they know about the importance of recycling. Okay, this is for school C. Question number 8. The table below shows some properties of 6 materials. A, B, C, D, E, F. Hardness, melting point, soluble in water, and strength. A. Material E has a low melting point. What is the melting point? What's the meaning of the words melting point? Melting point is the temperature at which a solid becomes a liquid, or a solid turns to liquid, or a solid changes to a liquid. But focus here, the temperature at which a solid becomes, or it changes, or turns to a liquid. B. A cutting tool needs to be very hard, have a high melting point, and be very strong. Which material is the best to make a cutting tool? Sure. Letter D. Let's see it. D. Hardness 10. Okay. Hardness 10. And melting point 10, also high. And here 10 equals hard. And here 10 equals high. And here soluble in water, no. And strength 10 also. 10 equals strong. Okay. D is the best material to make a cutting tool. Okay. Focus here. Boiling point, the temperature at which a liquid becomes a gas. This boiling point. Freezing point, the temperature at which a liquid becomes a solid. Melting point again, the temperature at which a solid becomes a liquid. And here also again boiling point of pure water equals 100 degrees Celsius, and freezing point of pure water, and also melting point of ice the same, 0 degrees Celsius. Question number 9. Safia is investigating seed germination. She has 4 dishes. She adds some seeds to each dish. Look at the dishes in the pictures. A. Seeds with light and water. B. Seeds in a dark cupboard with water. C. Seeds with light and no water. Seeds in a dark. D. Seeds in a dark cupboard with no water. A. In which dishes will she find germinated seeds after 2 days? In which dishes which she find germinated seeds after 2 days? Yes, A and B. Why seeds? Here A. Seeds with light and water. It's a good condition. And here seeds in a dark cupboard with water. Okay. In which dishes will she find germinated seeds after 2 days? A and B. Why? A and B. Seeds here for germination only need oxygen and water and suitable medium, soil and oxygen for respiration and water. But here seeds don't need light for this stage. B. What else do seeds need to germinate? Yeah, here suitable temperature, warmth and oxygen. These 4 seeds need to germinate. 10. Belize's head makes a shadow on a screen. Okay, head is opaque object and here is screen. Complete the sentence to explain why there is a shadow on the screen. A shadow is made because Belize's head blocks or obstructs the light. Is opaque object that blocks light. Belize head makes a shadow because it is made of opaque material. Opaque material. To make shadow, you need opaque material to block the light. B. Belize moves towards the light source. What happens to the size of the shadow of Belize's head? The size of the shadow increase. Why? Because Belize moves towards the light source. Okay? The distance between light source and the opaque object, here distance decrease, that make large shadow. The size of the shadow increase, gets bigger. Okay? Because the distance here between light source and the opaque object is small. Decrease the distance. Okay. 11. Seawater contains many distance dissolved in water. One of these substances is salt. Look at the chart describing how clean drinking water is made from seawater. Here, seawater, process A, and steam, process B, clean drinking water, and here process A, salt and other solids. A. What is the name of process A? Process A. Okay, the boiling process or evaporation process or heating for water to become steam. Okay. What is the name of process B? B. B. After here steam, after boiling and or evaporation, and water becomes steam or water vapor, we need to condense, okay, to get water again, but here fresh water. What's the name of process B? Condensation or cooling. Seawater cannot be filtered to remove salt to make clean drinking water. Why? Because salt and other substances dissolve in water, or salt is soluble, or still bacteria in water. Salt and other substances like bacteria in water. Seawater cannot be filtered to remove salt to make clean drinking water. Okay, we need evaporation and condensation. This is called desalination process. Desalination process. Okay. 12. Carlos draws a food chain. Food chain. The food chain is wrong. Why wrong? Because here the arrow circle the part of the food chain that is wrong. Here the arrow between impala and grass. Here the arrow is wrong between impala and grass. B. The grass is a producer. Why? Because it makes its own food by photosynthesis process. The baboon is a predator. Why? Because it hunts or kills its food. Okay. Look here. Baboon here hunts scorpion for food. Thirteen. Jamila learns about the earth and the sun. She draws a picture. The sun at midday, the sky, west and earth and east, sun in the morning. Describe what the picture shows about the earth and the sun. About the earth and the sun. Sun here in different position at different times of the day, or sun moves from east to west. Sun moves from east to west. The earth rotates around its axis. The earth rotates around its axis, or sun moves from east to west. B. Jamila says the sun is not moving. The sun appears to move. Explain why the sun appears to move. Because the earth rotates around its axis. Because the earth rotates or spins, turns around its axis. Okay? Why the sun appears to move. Question number 14. Look at the diagram of a fizzy drinks container. Okay, this is from aluminium. Here water, sugar and flavoring, carbon dioxide. Which material shown in the diagram is a gas? Yes, carbon dioxide. B. Aluminium is used to make the fizzy drinks container because of its properties. One of these properties is that it does not corrode. Corrode means rust. Write down two other properties. Number 1, non-toxic or non-poisonous. Number 2, malleable and insoluble, doesn't dissolve, and waterproof. Question 15. Safia investigates forces. She puts box on 4 egg shells. Here box, egg shells. Safia adds box until the egg shells break. She records the number of box needed to break the egg shells. She repeats the investigation each time she uses new egg shells. Here are her results. Okay, investigation number 1, number of boxes to break the egg shells 5. Investigation number 2, 5 also. Investigation number 3, 6. Investigation number 4, 2. Investigation number 5, 6. Okay. Safia thinks one of her investigation is not correct. Which investigation does she think is not correct? Explain why. Investigation number 4. Okay. Why? Because the number of boxes is lower than average. Here average between 5 and 6. But here 2. Safia's investigation is not a fair test. Why? Because maybe the boxes are different size, different masses, or different weight, or she uses different egg shells each time. The egg shells are not the same. What the meaning of fair test equals the same. 16. Maya investigates electrical conductors. She puts different materials in an electrical circuit. Okay. A. The symbol for the cell is, draw the symbol for the lamp. This symbol for a lamp, for the lamp or bulb. Some materials are good conductors of electricity. What happens to the lamp if the material is a good conductor of electricity? Okay, the lamp lights up. Which material is a good conductor of electricity? Yes, silver. Silver is a good conductor of electricity. But paper, plastic, rubber and wood are insulators. Bad conductor of electricity. Okay. Question 17. Yuri investigates the evaporation of water. In his first experiment, Yuri puts 50 cubic centimeter of water into a glass beaker, puts the glass beaker into an oven for 24 hours, measures the volume of water left in the beaker. Yuri does this experiment at different temperatures. Yuri predicts as the temperature of the oven increases, the volume of water left in the beaker decreases. A. Here are Yuri's results. Complete the table. The temperature 30. Okay. Volume 50. Volume of water left in beaker in cubic centimeter 45. Volume of water evaporated. Yes. Subtract. Here subtract 45 from 50. Okay. Equals 5. Number 2, subtract 40 from 50, 10, 30 from 50, 20, 10 from 50, 40, 0 from 50, 50. Okay, and here temperature in degrees Celsius different 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Question B. Do the results support your prediction? Yes. Use the results from the table to explain your answer. Yeah. Here we will use 50 and 30, 50, 50, 30, 20, 60, 50, 10, 40, 70, 50, 0, 50. Okay. Use the results from the table. At 50, the volume becomes 30. At 60, the volume becomes 10. At 70 degrees Celsius, the volume becomes 0. Okay. 18. Maya has 2 plants. She removes all the leaves from one of the plants, gives both plants water, gives both plants light, puts both plants in the same classroom for 5 days. Maya draws the result. Okay. Here plant A and here plant B. Plant B has no leaves. Describe one other difference between plant A and plant B. Here plant B, here the answer for plant B. The answer for plant B. Okay, plant B, less height than A, smaller than A, no flowers, but A has flowers. Okay. B. Why does the plant need leaves? Yes, to make food by photosynthesis process and gas exchange, or to absorb sunlight. 19. People on an island make lots of rubbish. The rubbish contains food waste, glass, metals, paper, and plastic. The people on the island must remove all of this rubbish. Write down one problem that happens if the rubbish is not removed. Okay, causes littering like trash, water pollution, or destroy habitats, attract insects or rats. B. One way to remove the rubbish is to use recycling. Explain how a magnet can be used to remove some metals from the rubbish. Yes, some metals are attracted to magnet like iron and steel. Materials that are made from iron and steel are magnetic materials. Not all metals are attracted to magnet. Okay, only metals like iron, steel, cobalt, nickel. Iron, steel, cobalt, nickel. Okay, some of the rubbish is burned. This makes smoke and gases. Suggest how burning rubbish can have a negative effect. Suggest how burning rubbish can have a negative effect on the environment. Causes air pollution, may kill plants and animals. Last one, question number 20. The table shows the properties of some substances. This substance, chalk, copper sulfate, and gasoline, and iron sulfate, magnesium sulfate. Okay, here state at room temperature, color, and soluble in water. Which substances are insoluble in water? Insoluble in water. Yes, like chalk, insoluble in water, and gasoline, like kerosene, like benzene. Chalk and gasoline like oil, is for petrol, like petrol. Rajiv mixes gasoline and water. Suggest what he would see. Gasoline floats on water. Gasoline like petrol, like oil, floats on water. Gasoline floats on water. Gasoline is a fuel made from crude oil and other petroleum liquids. Thank you, with my best wishes.